We're gonna do a tier list of all of the bang characters. Which are the best ones, which are the worst ones. Let me just, when I'm holding it here, yes, you can see it on the camera. Okay, bear with me, I don't know what the camera, okay. So, Bart Cassidy, let's find Bart Cassidy. Okay, this is not organized at all, this is a problem. It's fine. Should have probably done this before, but hey, now you're here. You've already clicked, so don't click off just because I'm sorting. Or do you have no attention span? I found Bart Cassidy. So Bart Cassidy, can you see that? Let me just check that you can see that on the camera. Because it's weirdly cropped, okay? So I need to like put it to the side. Okay, yes. Probably can't read it though, but it's fine. You may take an arrow instead of losing a life point. Now, this is either way OP or way weak. Also, where's the F? What's the tier list? Okay, I'm gonna fix this tier list. Before, oh, okay, I should have done all of this beforehand. But I thought I already did it. Maybe I did already do it. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna make this dark green. Okay, that's light green. That's not dark green. Where's dark green? Okay, I guess that's the darkest green we get. Okay, so that's fixed now. So Bart Cassidy, he is really good. Okay, he is surprising. It doesn't sound very good on paper, but if you've played back, you know this is a very OP character. You don't know how many games we would have won, or we would have lost, depending on which side you're on. And then we had Bart Cassidy on our side. And then Bart Cassidy said, nope, the arrows instead. I get to live another day. Especially if you end up in a 1v1. Bart Cassidy is the best character for 1v1s. Because you have basically till all the arrows run out. And then you probably die. But it's fine. Because it's usually fine. Because you get it. So I'm going to put Bart Cassidy, not S tier. Because there are better characters. Actually, no. Bart Cassidy is an S tier character, okay? It doesn't sound S tier. It doesn't, like, if you just get this ability and you were guessing, okay, it doesn't sound very good. Because at the end of the day, arrows do kill you. But it can save you quite, like, in quite a lot of situations. Next, Lucky Duke. Where's Lucky Duke? I'm already going to say, I think I know which one Lucky Duke is. That's the one I can reroll, right? Yeah, Lucky Duke. You may make one extra reroll. I'm going to put that to the camera so you can see. Hopefully you can see it. Let me just double check. Oh, it's too high. There you go. Lucky Duke. So the whole point of... I'm just going to put this in the corner here so I can always reference it. Okay, no, that did not work. It's fine. It's fine. So Lucky Duke, make one extra reroll. That is very rarely useful. I'll be completely honest. Because you reroll and then you get an arrow and then you die. Usually by the third reroll, you have a good enough thing. I suppose if you're really desperate for like a Gatling gun or something, then it can be good. So I wouldn't say it's a terrible character, but it's also not the best character. I think it's a solid B, because there are worse things you could be. I will put these, okay. El Gringo. First try. There we go. El Gringo. Oh, Gringo, when a player makes you lose one or more life points, he must take an arrow. Now, this is a good character. It's not that good of a character. It sounds better than it is. And you also get less lives than most of the characters. I haven't really talked about this, but like Lucky Duke and Bart Cassidy, they both get 8 lives, which is like the standard amount of lives you get. But El Gringo gets less lives, but if they shoot you, they get an arrow. But it's only one arrow. It's not like every damage you take is an arrow. So at the end of the day, it's like at the start of the game, early game, nobody attacks you because they don't want to, unless it's you or the sheriff, and then they go, oh no, I couldn't possibly attack the sheriff because I am on their team. Nobody's on the sheriff's team ever, but it's fine. It's an okay character. It sounds better than it is, but usually by the time it matters, like it doesn't actually matter that much. So I'm going to actually, come to it. I'll put this in C. I'm going to delete D tier. Because nothing is a D tier. There are no D tiers. There's only F tiers and then the C tiers. What's next? We got Blackjack. Where's Blackjack? Here's Blackjack. if I can pick it up. First try. Quick. There we go. First try. There, you can read it. It says, you may reroll. Not if you roll 3 or more. Reroll dynamite, to be clear. That's a really good, because dynamite is very annoying to roll, because then you can't do anything after that. But if you got blackjack, you can reroll the dynamite, and it doesn't even matter that you roll dynamite at the end of the day, because you never roll 3 dynamites in a row, right? So, I wouldn't say it's an S tier character, because it's not that big of a deal, but it is pretty good. I'd say that's an A tier character. But also it's not like it can't win you any games. I mean, it can, but it doesn't. So I'd still say A tier, because the dynamite is really annoying, because that's one less useful dice, right? We got Calamity Jane. Where's Calamity Jane? There's Calamity Jane. Janet, more like. You can use 1 as 2 and 2 as 1 and vice versa. This is really good, because basically, when you roll a shoot dice, you can shoot it wherever you want. I mean, not wherever you want, but if you're in a standard game, right, there's 7 players. Oh, sorry, yeah, 8 players. And then you get to basically, anytime you roll a shooting dice, you get a choice of 4 instead of 2. Because usually it's like that guy or that guy. But if you got this on, then it's like that guy, that guy. You can shoot whoever you want within 4, which is basically half the game. And you're 1, so it's really more than half the game. Really good, really good. In fact, I'm going to demote Blackjack just for that, because Blackjack doesn't have that power. The reason it's not S tier is because you can't shoot whoever you want. If you could shoot whoever you want, that would be an S tier character. But especially like mid game when people have started dying, like Calamity Janet, I keep calling Jane, is a good character. Jesse Jones, the best one, not the best one, but you know what I mean. Best name. Jesse Jones. Hopefully that was first time. I'm not even checking anymore. If you have 4 life points or less, you gain 2 if you use a beer for yourself. So this is good for not dying, but ultimately, if you're in a position where you have to use this, you need to get lucky to roll the beer in the first place. And then this is really good. This is, like, when you do end up in this situation, it's really good. But most of the time, it's kind of useless. But I wouldn't say it's that useless. I'd say that's a solid B tier. It's like, it's harder to kill you, but it's not very good at being offensive. Because oftentimes in Bang, the best defense is a good offense. You want to kill people fast, because otherwise arrows pile up and you end up dead. You got to end the game before you die from arrows. Arrows are the worst thing in Bang, the dice game. I think there's another version of Bang which is not a dice game. I don't know that, so I'm not commenting on it. Jurdonner, oui oui. Non perdi, okay, that's Spanish. There you go. Hopefully first try. I mean, if it's not first try at this point, you know what, too bad. You never lose more than 1 life point to Indians, which is one of the best things. Because like I mentioned in the previous thing, totally scripted by the way, 100% scripted. I knew this was coming. If you get Indian attacked, okay, that's how you die. You don't die from other players really, not till the end of the game. But you get Indian attacked until you're so low that people just shoot you off in 1 turn and you can't even do anything about it. But Jurdonner, if I could choose character, I'd pick Jurdonner every time. Jurdonner is an S tier because arrows are the death of us all, and if you only take 1 damage from arrows, you don't care about arrows. You can reroll to your heart's content, because who cares if you get arrows? After the first one, it doesn't matter. Best character. Probably, I'd even put that above Bart Cashiet. What even was Bart Cashiet? I don't know them by names, I know them by abilities. You may take an arrow instead of losing life. Like, that's a clutch character. Not to like discredit Bart Cassidy, but the other one is like throughout the whole game, always clutch. Kit Carlson, sorry. For each Gatling gun, you may discard 1 arrow from another player. Now this is also really good, because this isn't even just selfish. You can also do it from other players. And oftentimes you roll the Gatling gun, it's like, I'm not going to get 3. And if I do get 3, I don't have any arrows. But this one allows you to discard arrows whenever you roll it, which is really good. Hopefully you can see it. I'm not even checking anymore. But I wouldn't say it's S tier, but I'd say it's a good A tier character, because as I said earlier, arrows are the killer. Arrows is how you die in this game. Paul Regret. I do not regret Paul Regret. Where's Paul Regret? There's Paul Regret. You never lose a life points to the Gatling gun. No, I'll check this one. See if I put this in this spot. Okay, no, you've not seen any of the cards probably. That's fine, it's fine. You've not seen any of them. You never lose life points to the Gatling gun. I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. I said I don't get pull regrets, but every time I get this one, it's like, come on, man. It's like maybe once in the game, somebody will roll a Gatling gun, and you go, oh, yeah, see, my ability was useful. It's terrible ability. I put pull regrets in F tier, because it's such a niche thing. Like, nobody ever rolls a Gatling gun. It maybe happens, like, once or twice per game. And when people are really desperate to get rid of arrows, because nobody goes for a Gatling gun for the shooting part, right? It's not like somebody's targeting with this. It's useless. Paul regrets, I regrets it. Although, I mean, I tend to go for the Gatling gun if I do have it, but most people don't. And this is about most people, right? This could be useful if Gatling gun became a meta strategy, but as far as I'm aware, nobody. It's like one. It's even 1 point. Like, come on, man. You got 9 health. You got 9 health. This is one of the 9 health characters, which I suppose redeems it quite a bit. It might not be F tier, but I'm putting it in F tier anyway, because it's nobody likes rolling pull regret. Stab the Killer. Once per turn, you can use a beard to double a 1 or 2. Now, every time this happens and you get new players in the game, they're like, what does this mean? So, for that, you're deducting a point anyway. But basically, what it means is you can do 2 damage instead of 1. But that's at the cost of healing, and healing is really important in this game. I'm hesitant to put it in F tier, but I kind of want to put it in F tier, because 2 damage, that's like, it's not terrible, so I probably put it in C. But it's also like, you're doing that at the expense of healing, and healing is very important, because you lose so much to arrows, as I said so many times. You are always needing to heal yourself to get more health. That heal yourself to get more health. That was a redundant sentence, but it's fine. Rose Doolin. You may use 1 or 2 for players sitting 1 place further. Now this is very similar to Calamity Janet, but instead you do it to a person 1 space further, which is like, if you roll a 1, you can attack 4 people. If you roll a 2, you can attack 4 people still. But it's so the people. You know what I mean. I don't need to explain what it means. This is the card. Hopefully you can see it. And I'd say this is about the same as Calamity Janet, right? It's just like, it's good. It's good to have. But this one has 9 health points. Do you see this? Hopefully you can see this. Let me just, because that's an important thing to show. 9 health points. Take the moment of silence for the 9 health points. That is, and I know I put the other one with 9 health points in the F category, but that alone puts it in A, above Calamity Janet. There we go. Welch's Sam. We all like Welch's Sam. Each time another player dies, you get 2 life points. Best character, not the best character in the game, but a really good character. Another solid A tier. Because people die quite often in the mid game. And once people start dying, you just get that infinite health, which can snowball into victory. But it's not like the best, because people have to die, and eventually that'll be your teammates. And probably having teammates alive is better than 2 health points. Sid Ketchup. Sorry, Ketchum. Here it is again. Again, can you see it? Sid Ketchup. Very, very, very good character. At the beginning of your term, any player of your choice gains 1 life point. Really good character. Really, I'd say, because healing is really important in this game. Other than dodging arrows. Okay, dodging arrows is still better than healing. But healing, you just free heal every turn, basically. It's very OP. Pedro Ramirez. For each life point you lose, you may discard 1 of your arrows. Now, come on, man. You're basically, like, you're losing health. Okay, fine, you lose an arrow. And I know I said arrow is the worst thing in the game. And losing arrows is good, don't get me wrong. But for each life point you lose, you may discard 1 of it. Like, you gotta lose health for that, man. And health is very important. So, I mean, it's a silver lining to losing health, don't get me wrong. But also, I've never seen anybody roll this and be able to use it properly. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. And also, he's not on the tier list. Oh no, I put him, why did I put him there? I mean, yeah, to be fair, he deserves to be there. Because yeah, you lose an hour, but you've lost a life, and what's an hour but a life? Yeah. Susie Lafayette. I'm not going by the order anymore. Stab the killer. I thought I already did stab the killer. Where's stab the killer? Did I not get stab the killer out of the box? Yeah, I already did stab. Why is you there? Oh, I probably never ranked him, to be fair. Yeah, this guy. This guy is like, it's like, no, see, because you gotta use a health for that guy. Now I got, okay. I'm losing control of this organization, which okay, it's fine. We got Willie the Kid. You need 2 Gatling guns to use the Gatling gun. Now, if anybody gets Paul Riget, and then somebody else goes this one, they won't be getting Paul Riget anymore. But also, like, come on, man. It's like, I mean, it's really good. I'm not going to underplay it. Okay, we had some technical difficulties, and it stopped recording. Spoilers. Which were the last 2? It was like Willie and this one, right? Yes. Okay, so Willie the Kid, you only need 2 Gatling gun rolls to roll the Gatling gun. In the early game, this is really good, because, again, when you roll Gatling gun, you lose all your arrows, and arrows are the worst thing to have in the game. So this is really good in that scenario. However, as the game progresses, and you start knowing who your allies are, and everybody gets some lower health and lower health and lower health, Gatling guns become a problem. Because then you're killing your own teammates as well as the others, to be fair. But you're also killing your own teammates. And especially when people start getting to like 2 health, 1 health, that is actually quite bad to happen. So, although it's good early game, it's not good late game. That's why I put him in B, because it depends on the stage of the game. Susie Lafayette, if you didn't go on any 1 or 2, you gain 2 life points. The reason I put that one in a B was, again, it's very rare to roll, like, especially if you use all 3 rolls. It's very rare to not roll any attacks, because there are 2 attacks on each dice. I don't actually know. I mean, they're like, you're going to roll at least 1 attack usually. Now, on the rare occasion that you don't, it is really good, because 2 life points, that saves lives, man. That saves lives. But in most cases, that just doesn't happen. But when it does, it's good. So that's why I put that in a B as well. If you like this, subscribe for more like hidden goal game, social deduction stuff. You want that.